Low back pain, nerve pain, disc pain. If you're suffering with low back pain, I want to give you 3 things that you can do that's going to relieve the back pain, but more importantly, remove pressure off of the discs, off of the joints, off of the nerves, so that way you get relief. I'm Dr. Matthew Posa. Welcome to my page. This page is dedicated to people and families with tips and tricks so they can live the life they were designed to live. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this information with the people we know need it the most. In this video, I'm gonna go through the basics behind why most people are getting the low back pain, what's happening to the discs, to the joints, why is this even happening in the first place, but also some simple things you can do to decompress your spine. Now, if you look at the joints, you look at the spine, so this is the low back bones. What's happening is you'll see, you have your bones, you have the discs that separate those, and then you have the nerves that come out of the side. So this structure, the way that it's designed is things are designed to move, not only bend and do all these things, and that's why we have these structures the way that they are. But the biggest thing here is the discs themselves, they get their nutrition through movement. So how to prevent these things from even breaking down in the first place is movement. And this is why exercise, movement things, even chiropractic, our premise behind everything we do is through movement, to generate the movement. And what happens is as your body continually moves and gets back into the shape that it's supposed to be, what happens is the discs, the joints start to draw more water inside instead of breaking down and getting desiccating, meaning that they become drier. So when we look at the spine, we want to make sure that the disc spaces are well maintained. We want to make sure that, and in this case here, you can see that the nerve is being, or the disc here is being irritated because of the malposition of the spine or the fact that the spine is not moving. This also can influence the nerves. So these are the nerves that travel out of your low back. They go to all your low back muscles, but they also go down your leg. And this is why a lot of people get that referral down their leg. So the key here is if we want to decompress the spine, well, we need to create movement, being number 1. Number 2, we need to make sure your alignment is good. And number 3, we want to make sure that we're removing the pressure by decompressing the spine. So let's go through a few things that you can do at home that's going to help with that. Welcome to my front desk. So I'm going to show you how to decompress your spine. And this is probably one of the most effective ways to do it at home that you're going to feel right away. You're going to feel this decompressing your spine. So what you want to do, and lengthening your spine. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your hands on top of a counter. So if you're in your kitchen, that's a really good spot to do it. But anywhere where there's a counter, make sure obviously it's nice and secure. And all you're going to do is bring your body weight forward, putting your hands as supports, and then you're lifting your feet off the ground. But I would make it so your toes are still on it, just your heels are coming up. So that way, if anything happens, you can quickly stop yourself. But it's really simple. You're bringing yourself a little bit forward, you're holding that position, decompressing your spine, breathing through it. So you're gonna take a deep breath in, holding for 10 seconds, and letting go. Now, as you let go, and this is gonna be really important, because your spine was decompressed, because some of these things have been irritated, the last thing you want to do is jump back down or let go really quickly, because that reloading of the disc can hurt a lot, especially if it's been decompressed. So it's as you're doing this position, you're breathing in, breathing out, holding this for about 10 seconds, relaxing the back, relaxing the muscles, relaxing the discs, just letting everything decompress. You're going to slowly put your weight back onto your toes, back onto your heels, and you're going to repeat that 10 times. So that you're doing that 10 seconds, 10 times, and probably about 15 seconds in between, 20 seconds in between as a rest, rinse and repeat. Try that at home. That's going to be super effective at relieving your low back. That first move that we did was decompressing your spine this way. So we're lengthening the spine, we're decompressing the joints this way. This next one that we want to do is create movement this way. And by doing this way, we're doing the front and the back, and we're allowing, again, the discs to open up. We're relieving the muscles, relieving the nerves, and relieving the discs. So this one is the cat camel. And I've done previous videos on this one. This is part of my 5-step routine that you can do every single day. And there's links in my video description down below for that video if you want to see that one in particular. But let me show you how to do this one. Now, what's really important with this one, and what research is super clear on this, is that when you're doing this next move, that you're only doing 7 or 8 of these. You're not doing less, so you're not doing 6, and you're not doing 9. You're not doing more. You want to stick to 7 or 8 of these as your body permits. So I'll show you how to do this at home. Really simply, you're going to go on all fours. When you're on all fours, what you're looking to do is make sure your weight is distributed evenly. You want this to be at 90 degrees, this at 90 degrees. And what you're going to do is you're going to start with rounding your back and tucking in. So we're rounding the back and we're tucking in our pelvis. So that's one movement. And then we're going back the opposite way. So we're bringing in our low back, we're sticking out our bum, and we're looking up, dropping between our shoulders. And then that's 1. So that would be 1. So this would be starting of 2. That's 2. Then 3. 3 and 4. So you would repeat that 7 or 8 times, and that's going to allow for the motion to come back into the spine. It's going to take pressure off the discs, off the joints, off the nerves, and it's going to allow for the muscles of your low back to start to relax because the movement has been regenerated, and that's going to bring in more water into the discs. That's going to help plump those discs. It's going to help your body heal the discs. And the last one we're going to do is going to be about being able to bring your back and your spine. So if we're laying on our backs like this, what's going to happen is we're going to stretch out all the back of the spine, all the muscles. And so this one we're going to do in stages. So the first stage is going to be to do one leg, then the other leg, and then it's both legs together. So let me show you what that looks like. So you're going to lay on your back. Your feet are up. Now I'm going to put down one foot. So my right foot's down. My left foot or my left leg, I'm going to bring that up towards my chest. And then we're going to hold that for 10 seconds. Then you're going to repeat on the opposite side. Hold this for 10 seconds. And then you're going to bring both knees to the chest, rounding your low back. Hold this for 10 seconds. Some people even get a little bit of relief by doing a small rocking back and forth ever so slightly just to create that movement. So it's one foot, then the other foot, and then both at the same time. If you're getting a lot of strain or a stretch and it's deep enough, just by doing one, then you don't necessarily have to do the others. But if you want to really encompass the full thing, then it would be one, then the other, and then all the way up, holding that for 10 seconds with the slight rock. This will allow for the joints and the discs all to heal, to be able to stretch out, but also more importantly, it creates a healing environment because there's no more compression. So those are 3 simple things that you can do to relieve a lot of the nerve pain, the low back pain, the muscle pain, and the disc pain that's happening in your low back. What's really important is if you're having these issues, these are continually, you're trying this stuff and you're not getting anywhere, then please reach out to a chiropractor that's in your area. Make sure that you're getting the proper assessment, that they're laying out a clear diagnosis and what's happening, and more importantly, that there's something, at least a roadmap to your success, so you understand exactly what you need to do in order to get better. If anything gets worse, that you're getting a worsening of your symptoms, that things aren't going the right way, or you just don't feel well, please reach out to your medical doctor. Please reach out to your chiropractor and make sure that these are getting addressed, that they are being seen, and that all the proper precautions are being taken. Because if you have something bigger going on and it's unknown, or that it hasn't been properly checked, that is something, that is a step that you need to take in order to make sure that it's not getting worse, or that you're not going to cause yourself any harm. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you get some relief from this. Watch some of my other videos if you want more guidance and other things that you can do at home to relieve your low back, nerve pain, especially any of the pain that's going down your leg. And until next time, hope you have a great day.